In the second part of the video, I'll explain how to set up Kibana. And I think I haven't mentioned that instead of using the embedded Elasticsearch cluster, you can also externalize available Elasticsearch clusters. And that includes obviously Kibana. So that means we left at that point that we had configured the cluster UUID. And now I'm going to set up Kibana, which is super simple. I'm going back into the documentation. And the next thing is Kibana, and this is the Docker Compose. There is no necessary or no additional configuration required. So that means it's taking the configured cluster hosts from the .env file, and that's why Kibana can immediately start it without any additional configuration. Let's have a look what Kibana is saying. That typically takes a while to get started. And the idea of this video is then to have a look into Kibana and reach out to see what is the status and of our Elasticsearch cluster. At the moment, it's a single node. So maybe I should prepare already to go. I'm going to start Kibana on the same server as the first Elasticsearch node. You can also go and have Kibana installed somewhere else. That's also an option, but I believe, especially for my purpose here, that's fully okay. Yeah, as I said, that takes a moment. So Kibana is listening on that port. All components are using HTTPS, so that means make sure that you're using HTTPS to access the different components. And by the way, this is the line you should have a look, server running at, and then you know that Elasticsearch Kibana is ready. And this is basically now some kind of the initial dashboard when there is, or initial welcome screen when there is no data inside. And the thing I wanted to show is, first of all, the stack monitoring to see that we have a single Elasticsearch node, which is node 1. We have an 80 gigabyte hard disk, only one node. At the moment, the status is green, which is okay because we have no real indices inside and we have only Kibana. This one here will improve over the time. And the other thing I want to have a look is the index management, because at the moment there are basically no indices besides some hidden indices, and there are also no, besides the one you see here, index templates already registered, and that will change a bit later. Okay, that's all I wanted to show in the second video about that initial Kibana thing. And in the next video, we will set up Logstash, we will set up API Builder and Memcache in one step.